We're ready for none other than our amazing, she's the CEO of Nikki Beach, and as I said, I live in the Miami area, so this is one of the brands that is really trend-setting and creates a great vibe. So we'd like to call on Lucia Penrod, CEO of Nikki Beach, to talk about power of branding and lifestyle. Welcome.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Well, hello everybody and greetings. I'm very, very happy and proud to be here today to be part of this fantastic topic about branding and lifestyle in the hospitality industry. But rather than showing up today as an expert in the field, I decided to go a different route. I would like to share with you today my story, my journey, what I learned through it, and the valuable lessons that I can share with you today. At Nikki Beach, we believe in the power of sharing ideas, sharing our challenges, and learning from each other. So here's my story. My name is Lucia Penrod. I came from Nicaragua to Miami in 1979. I worked 5 years in the diplomatic field, serving the governments of South Korea and Venezuela. In 1984, I met an American entrepreneur who happened to be like the poster of the American dream. Somebody that grew up in poverty, humble beginnings, worked at McDonald's at 85 cents an hour, and after 7 years, he ended up owning 16 McDonald's in South Florida. At that time also, in the 80s, Miami Beach was, if some of you are locals, you'll probably remember it had a lot of problems with crime and drugs, and so the mayor came to Jack and said, please come and help me. I want you to invest your time, your money, your marketing skills to try to bring the American Riviera vibe back to Miami Beach the way it used to be. So I joined Jack in these efforts as project manager for Penrod's South Beach. Jack and I have worked together in synergy for many years now. In 1995, we got married and continue working as a couple. And I know for a lot of you, working with your spouse is almost impossible. But for us, it became actually our business was our lifestyle. So we were able to blend our different cultures from the United States, from Nicaragua, and with his work ethics of humble beginnings and his incredible track record of success in the hospitality industry, combined with my Nicaraguan heritage of that Latin, that we love our families, we love our friends, we love to entertain, and my PR and communications and marketing skills, we were able to create a positive environment in our business of teamwork, positivity, creativity, and it wasn't only in our business, but also in our own lives. Nikki Beach opened 25 years ago. We had no intentions to make it a business, let alone a multifaceted global luxury lifestyle. And the reason is because Nikki Beach was actually created as a tribute of love from a father to a daughter. Jack's daughter, Nicole, was killed in a car accident here in Miami. She was 18 years old, beautiful in and out, inside and out, and full of life. At this time, to help with the grieving, we made a conscious decision that instead of mourning her death, we were going to celebrate her life. Some of you that are locals, you probably remember Penrod on Miami Beach. It was another great story, but for another time. And so we went to City Hall and we asked permission to take out the existing pool at Nikki's and bring grown trees and build a garden by the sea to honor Nicole. So in December of 1997, Cafe Nikki opened at One Ocean Drive, Miami Beach. It was a very personal project that turned out to be an incredible Zen-like garden by the sea to honor Nicole. Butterfly garden, twinkle lights on the trees, candles everywhere, and magic in the air. Again, no intentions to make it a business. But this time, we were discovered by the young and beautiful. In the 90s, Miami Beach was thriving with the modeling agency and the movie industry. So 2 young surfers came to ask permission to use Cafe Nikki and bring their event, the weekly event, called Beehive. And it became the place to be for models, celebrities, and the Miami Beach locals. Every celebrity in town spent time at Cafe Nikki, from Leonardo DiCaprio to Cameron Diaz, Al Pacino, Harrison Ford, Madonna, you just name it. They all loved the ambience and the vibe. And we were able to make emotional connections with them that inspired us to move to the beach area. So then Nikki Beach was born a year later. One of the first lessons I learned from Jack is he always told me, listen to the customers and give them more of what they want, but truly, truly listen. And this simple advice became our ethos. So we went to Saint-Tropez next. Why? Because we listened to our customers, and they were all walking through our doors saying, oh my God, I feel like I'm in Saint-Tropez. And taking into consideration that back then, 25 years ago, there was no such thing in the United States about 3-4-hour lunches with rosé wine on the beach, drinking champagne for lunch on the beach, DJs playing music on the beach. That only happened in nightclubs. So what do? We fly to Saint-Tropez to learn more of what the customers were talking about and find a location. We purchased an existing mom-and-pop operation that opened only during the summer season. While doing our research, we saw a lot of little local family-owned beach clubs, but there were 2 that were catering to the international travelers. Club Sac and Sank, an amazing restaurant with no music, and La Voile Rouge, which was a little bit rowdy for us. So we saw the opportunity to create something special, something different, and we took it. Opportunities, as we know, they're everywhere. And this one was a good one. It was a fun one, and we decided to go to work. And then with Jack's many years of experience in the hospitality industry, we were able to implement some really good back-of-the-house procedures. For example, back then in Saint-Tropez, they had no idea what a runner was. The waiters were king, not really the customers. We made a lot of improvements to the property to create something different, never seen in Saint-Tropez. But we tried to always keep that Saint-Tropez vibe alive. Many years later, we found out that we were really building a Saint-Tropez-style beach club ran the American way. Our Nikki Beach culture is all about teamwork. The best ideas and solutions come from brainstorming with a diverse group of people. So on Miami Beach, one of our promoters was a very good friend of Naomi Campbell. Naomi Campbell happened to be in Saint-Tropez for her birthday party, and that was the year we were opening. So we agreed to open Nikki Beach Saint-Tropez to celebrate her party. It was an incredible event. Cirque du Soleil entertainment, beautiful people around, and an all-white dress code, which it became our signature white parties. Every time we celebrate anniversaries and openings, we have an all-white dress code. That same year, we opened in St. Barth, and the year after, we opened our first pop-up in Cannes to celebrate the International Film Festival that we've been doing ever since. When we first opened, we didn't advertise. We had a tagline, tell only your best friends. Back then, we had a few best friends. Now we have quite 1,000 around the world. Now we have 11 beach clubs in 10 of the most sought after luxury beach destinations in the world. So you're probably wondering, how did they get into the hotel business? But before I get you there, I would like to share with you what we had to do to keep our brand strong and be able to sustain our organic global growth. For me, our organic growth is kind of like doing a scientific experiment. You create a formula, you make changes, you make adjustments until you hit the jackpot. And that's exactly what happened to us. Real hospitality is a science and an art at the same time. So without knowing we were building a brand, we were actually building one. Every time we had a challenge, we got together, find solutions and steps to follow so we would try to avoid the same mistakes again. Brands didn't used to pay attention to the emotions of the customers beyond just loyalty points. But we believe that in order to make emotional connections, we don't build them on planned marketing programs. You have to have that human connection. We have a muse we love called Nikki. Our feelings to celebrate her life are authentic and real. Our motto is treat your staff and your customers like you would like to be treated. When we say we're family, we mean it, and the staff feels it. Our staff is our number one asset. We count on them to keep us current, successful, and growing. Early on, we created six elements of marketing that we incorporate in every one of our locations every day we open. It's music, dining, entertainment, fashion, film, and art. These 6 elements did not happen by chance. These ones we have to create. And as any global company, our customer base is made up of people from all over the world, different languages, different cultures, different idiosyncrasies. So we had to figure out how can we bring them all together respectfully and create a universal vibe of happiness and celebration in the same place at the same time. How can we create experiences that can resonate to so many different cultures? And this is how the 6 elements were born, based on our senses, and it gave us the chance to be able to make them happy, make everybody happy. Like as we know, music is the universal language. So we figure, since our customers are all over the world, music should be our number one element. Our DJs are trained to bring sounds from around the world that can easily be blended together and make everyone feel at home. We have a music ambassador that hires them, trains them, and keeps them current. They play music for a specific crowd on every specific day, and every day is different. Their purpose is to take them down to memory lane at that time in your life when you were young, irresponsible, and free-spirited. Their instructions are very clear. Don't play for yourself. Play for the crowd and make them happy. Music has done wonders for us. Now, when it comes to creating our menus, there's a lot of details that go into it, like I'm sure in all your businesses is the same thing. We organize the chefs from all the different locations, and they meet twice a year to discuss what worked during the season and what they want to implement in the new season. Our menus are elevated comfort foods with the freshest ingredients we can find locally. Our menus consist of 40% global favors to keep our brand standards, our brand consistent, and 60% are created locally based on the farm-to-table concept. We also weave the entertainment with the dining by either bringing out amazing deliveries from the kitchen or just doing those tableside shows, but we entertain with our food as well. It's all about universal comfort foods in a luxury, fun, and friendly service. Every single aspect of our business has to have our DNA, and our DNA is all about celebration of life. And that is reflected with our sharing platters, our fun music, our entertainment, and sometimes when I'm able to see 3 generations of a family dancing on a table, that's the time that we can say, mission accomplished. We're very clear of who we are, who our audience are, and the 6 elements gave us, based on our senses, gave us the ability to be able to please a lot of people. We realized early on that the celebration of the life of Nicole made a huge impact in the actual life of the staff. Nicole is the emotional glue that bonds us together. Our purpose is authentic. We did not create a story to start a business. The emotional connection with our staff and the staff to our customers is authentic, real, and the customers feel it. And we have the same approach with our hotel owners. Our partners have full transparency on the operation. There's no surprises. We like to work hand in hand with them, and that is why Nikki Beach is not all about adding flags. After years of blending our staff, which also came from all different parts of the world, different languages, different cultures, we felt the urge, the need to create our own Nikki Beach families. Our own Nikki Beach family values as a base to foster our Nikki Beach culture. Every single one of those points, they were specifically crafted to solve a specific solution that we had with several of our staff members, trying to deal with each other with lost in translation, misunderstanding sometimes, an email, and we put a lot of time and effort in keeping our staff together, happy, and with the same goal. We invest in our staff because they are our biggest asset. We're a global company that functions as a small family business. We hold annual conference, and they're mainly like family reunions because we really, truly enjoy each other. The hiring process for us is not so much about your accomplishments. It has to align with our mission and values. We really strive to hire people that have passion, compassion, humility, and a zest for life. Abilities and skills we can teach. Those you're born with. When we say we're a family business, we don't mean only blood family. When we tell our staff that whenever you're not happy to come to work, come to us. We'll find another job for you somewhere else. Why? Because you spend most of your time at work. And if you're not happy, your colleagues are going to feel it, and eventually your customers will too. Our company was built under the vision of entrepreneurship and creativity. Jack and I have always empowered our staff to be creative and to think out of the box. You never know where the best ideas come from. It could be from your leadership team, from the accountants, from the lawyers, or even from the dishwasher. We value all opinions, and we foster an environment of trust, not fear, trust. And the first time we realized we had something really good and cool going is when a hotelier from Singapore told us, "How does it feel to know you have changed the way people party around the world?" And Jack and I were like, well, what does he mean? And that for us was our aha moment. That's the moment we knew, and we were so proud that we were building something incredible and priceless in the name of Nicole. We're not building a business. We're building a legacy. When our beach club concept got in the radar of the hotel industry, we started getting opportunities from different hotel brands. We soon realized that our brand was a great add-on to the hotels. All of a sudden, our hotel partners were able to raise their room rates, do renovations, and our food and beverage percentage went from 20% to 40%. And when we witnessed the value of the purchase of the Hotel Don Carlos in Marbella, after just a few years of opening a Nikki Beach in their location, we knew we had a great opportunity in front of us. That's when we decided we're going to do our own. But to protect the brand and not to disappoint our loyal customers, we had to be very careful to figure out what parts of our DNA we were going to bring into the hotel business. And again, we went for simplicity and authenticity. Nicole is our muse, and our commitment to celebrate her life everywhere we go is there. Bring emotional connections and experiences to unite people from all over the world. And I would say because of our privilege of being self-funded, we can break rules, we think out of the box, and we push boundaries. So bringing this thought process into the hotel business, I have to say that with all due respect, most hotels have been built by men for men. So when I travel and I stay in hotel rooms, I can see that there's a lot of details missing for the feminine touch. And I think it's true, yeah. Right now, there's a lot of female CEOs that are traveling, a lot of business owners. And let's face it, if you go on vacation, who decides which hotel you're going to stay? It's usually your wife or your girlfriend. So I stay in the hotels, and I'm like, I don't feel they're really catering to me. Little things like not enough hangers. When you open your luggage, there's not enough hangers to hang your clothing. You go to the bathroom, there's not enough space in the counter for your makeup, your face creams. Full-length mirrors, where are they? They have desks that nobody uses anymore. So at our hotels, we are catering to everyone. We want everybody to feel special. And we're paying attention, and guess what? We're listening to our customers and giving them more of what they want. And I'm a customer too. So we're committed to create authentic experiences from the moment you make your reservation to the moment you board that plane back home. Details, details, details. This year, our brand is celebrating 25 years, quarter of a century. And I would say we can attribute a success to our Nikki Beach family in working together with one mission, one goal: to celebrate life, to make people happy, with respect, authenticity, and create lots of emotional connections. When you're building your brand, you have to invest a lot of energy and commitment to be on top of every detail so you don't miss the simple things, which those are usually the most important. Surround yourself with creative people and empower them to do what they do best. And although it is very important to delegate, the responsibility of the success of your brand and the integrity is still yours. Accept the fact that you cannot please everyone all the time. So be very clear who your brand is, who you're catering to, and own it. Stay focused. Remember, luxury means different things for different people. So you have to listen to what your customers are saying. The best way to build customer loyalty is to be true and authentic, and always, always listen to them and give them more of what they want. After all, we're all in the hospitality business because we love people, right? So the simple, and also, don't forget to have fun. That's the most important. These simple lifestyle choices allowed us to create the first and original beach club concept that transcended into a global luxury lifestyle brand. And for closing, all I can say is, at the end of our days, we don't take our successes, we don't take our accomplishments, we don't take anything. But to know that you brought happiness and love to people by servicing them, by creating experiences they can take in their memory bank, that's a life worth living. Thank you very much.